Welcome to Advanced Embedded Systems training program. First one is risk design philosophy. So in risk design philosophy, risk itself reduced instruction set of computer. So most of the units are reduced in risk design philosophy. First one is in terms of instruction. Second one pipelines. Third one registers. Fourth one load store architecture. The first one is instructions. In risk design philosophy, the reduced number of instruction classes. All instructions are fixed size, that is 32-bit, and executes in a single cycle because it supports instruction level pipelining. Next concept is pipelining is introduced in this risk design philosophy. The process of instruction is broken down into smaller units that can be executed in parallel by pipelines. That one is called as a pipelining concept. Next, registers point. So a large general purpose register set. Already we discussed it in previous session like 8051 microcontroller that supports 8-bit registers and 16-bit registers with different names. But here all registers are uniform in name and uniform in size. So that is called as a large general purpose register set. And next one in risk design philosophy, load store architecture also introduces. So separate load and store instructions transfer data between a register bank and external memory. It is called as a risk design philosophy, reduced instruction set of computers. Next one is ARM design philosophy. ARM indicates that advanced risk mission. So that enhance features of risk. So here some features are added in addition to the risk processor, risk design philosophy, and that one is called as the advanced risk mission. So in this ARM design philosophy, the first one is variable cycle execution for some instructions. So previous we discussed that uniform executions. Now it is variable cycle execution for some instructions only. For example, load store multiple instructions vary in the number of execution cycle depends upon the number of registers being used. And next one is introduces inline barrel shifter loading to more complex instructions. It is a hardware component that pre-process one of the input registers before it is used by an instruction within the same cycle. And next feature is term 16-bit instruction set. So the 16-bit instructions improve code density. So whatever the risk design philosophy, all instructions are uniform in size. That is called as a 4-byte instruction, also called as a 32-bit instruction. But whereas in a risk design, ARM design philosophy, this introduces thumb 16-bit instruction set. So that indicates that if you select thumb mode, automatically the all instructions follows 2-byte, so that 2-byte instruction or 16-bit size, so that improves code density. Next one is conditional execution. So previously we discussed that 8051 microcontroller and basic embedded system training, so that follows CISC design philosophy. So complex instruction set of computer. To execute each instruction, there exists one hardware unit and one instruction set, so that you can perform easily. But here, reduced instruction set of computer and previous microcontroller like 8051 microcontroller, conditional execution is not supported for all instructions. But here you can take any instruction that supports conditional execution. For example, add if equal, add if greater than, add if less than. Each and every instruction, move if it is equal, move if it is less than, move if it is not equal. Each and every instruction internal supports conditional execution. And enhanced DSP instructions also added in this ARM design philosophy. And history of ARM design philosophy. So ARM was developed at Akron Computers Limited of Cambridge, England between 1983 and 1985. So the RISC concept introduced in 1980 at Stanford and Berkeley. So with the help of this RISC concept, they introduced ARM in between 1983 and 1985. So ARM Limited, founded in 1990. So ARM Course licensed to partners to develop and fabricate new microcontrollers and software developments also. ARM architecture. Based upon RISC architecture with enhancements to meet requirements of embedded applications. So it is purely based upon RISC architecture. A large uniform register file. Already we discussed that all instructions are uniform in size as well as uniform in name, and also large uniform register file. Next one introduces load store architecture, where data processing operations operate on register contents only. For memory, we can use load and store architecture or instructions. Uniform and fixed length instructions. Previous controller like 8051, that instructions varies from 1 byte to 3 byte, but here you can take any instruction that is uniform and fixed length instruction. Like all instructions are 4-byte instructions in ARM. All instructions are 2-byte instructions in thumb processor. And next one, it is 32-bit processor, can able to perform 32-bit operations at a time. Next, instructions are 32-bit long. So already we discussed that each and every instruction is a 4-byte instruction. You can take any instruction, increment, decrement, addition, subtraction, multiplication, whatever it may be. All instructions are 32-bit instructions. So that parallel processing, pipelining, instruction level pipelining also supported. Next, good speed or power consumption ratio. Next one is high code density. These are the features of ARM architecture. Enhancements to the basic RISC features. The first enhancement is control over ALU and shifter for every data processing operations to maximize their usage. And second one is auto increment and auto decrement addressing modes to optimize program loops. And third enhancement is load store multiple instructions to maximize the data throughput. And fourth enhancement is conditional execution of instruction to maximize execution throughput. And what are ARM architecture versions? So first one is ARM version 1. It is implemented in between 1983 to 85. The first version of ARM processor. It is the first version of ARM processor. 26-bit addressing, no multiply or coprocessor supported in this version. And next version is ARM version 2. ARM 2 first commercial chip. It is the first commercial chip. It included 32-bit result multiply instructions, coprocessor support also. And ARM version 2A. So that is ARM 3 is developed in this version, ARM 3 chip with the on-chip cache memory option, and added load and store instructions. Cache management also added in this ARM 3. And next one is ARM version 3. So in ARM version 3, ARM 6 is implemented with 32-bit addressing. And virtual memory support also implemented in this version. And next version is ARM version 4. In this version, add signed, unsigned, offward, and signed byte, load, and store instructions. So in this version also, one more version released, ARM version 4T. In this version, ARM7 is released. 16-bit thumb compressed form of instruction introduces. It is a stable version. ARM7 is stable version. It's stable few years. And next one is ARM version 5T. In this version 5T, superset of 4T adding new instructions. It is superset of 4T adding new instructions. And ARM version 5TE. So that is nothing but in this version add signal processing, signal extension for signal support. And ARM version 6 improved multi-processor instructions, new multimedia instructions also. And next or latest version is ARM version 7. That is the latest version. So these are the ARM processor cores. Version 1, ARM1 is released. Version 2, ARM2 is released. Version 2A, ARM2AS, ARM3 is released. Version 3, ARM6, ARM600, ARM610. These are the ARMs released in this version. In this version 3 only, ARM7, ARM700, ARM710 also introduces. Version 4T, ARM7 TDMI is released. Version 4, strong ARM, ARM8, ARM810 also released. Version 4T, ARM9 TDMI, ARM920T, ARM940T, and version 5TE, ARM9ES. Version 5TE also, ARM10 TDMI, ARM1020E, version 6, ARM11, version 7, Cortex. So these are the ARM versions. And overview of core data path, basic core architecture of ARM. Data items are placed in register file. All data items are placed in register file. So no data processing instructions directly manipulated data in memory because separate memory store and load architecture is designed. Instructions typically use two source registers and single result or destination registers. In some cases, two result registers also for multiplication and division. A barrel shifter on the data path can pre-process data before it enters into ALU. That is one more feature added in this core data path. Increment or decrement logic can update register content for sequential access independent of ALU. That is also one more feature. It is the basic ARM organization. If you observe in this, the first one is address register that supports A0 to A31, total 32 address register, and program counter, PC. So one of the register act as a program counter, which always points to the address of next executable instruction. Depends on that instruction, it automatically incremented by 2 or by 4. We know that if it is ARM by 4, if it is thumb by 2. So register bank supported, large uniform register bank from R0 to R15 is supported. And multiplication unit also supported. Multiplication also supported. In RISC it is not supported, but ARM it's supported. And barrel shifter, so whatever the inputs given input to the AL unit, so one of the input is passed to the barrel shifter that performs the shifting operation. After completion of this ALU operation, results is automatically loaded into result register called as a register banks. Next one is data out registers, data in registers to receive data, which is used to interface with the external world. And instruction decode and control unit is available, which is used to decode instruction and control that instructions. This is basic OM organization.